1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and
It's
Trevor
me
Gear.
and my brother, Trevor and Femi.
Themselves, you may say, well, it's illegal, so what, you can't punish them. But I think where it was illegal is that it would if somebody committed suicide, it would nullify any insurance policies because they would have a suicide clause. If somebody on this life insurance commits suicide, then they won't pay out the money. So that's why it was illegal. I don't believe it's illegal now, and it would be rather, as I said, a bit stupid really, just for a government to say you're not allowed legally to kill yourself. So, I mean, people do clearly get to the end or the edge of what they can tolerate. So you can sort of understand why that happens. But as I say, if it's a partner, a long-time partner, not even a long-time partner, but someone you love and they're suffering and there's no cure for that, no way around it, and there are sadly such illnesses, then maybe we would, because I am with you in what you said, but maybe we would see it a bit differently if we had to actually face that situation ourselves. Okay, well, to try and raise the bar a bit, do you think fairy tales are good for children?
I think fairy tales are good for children. Yeah, of course.
You do?
Yeah, because there's a learning process in every stage in life has to be lived and has to be acknowledged and also has to be celebrated in a way. Now, the example that I was going to give is you can't tell a kid a real life story. They'll switch off just like that. You can't say to a kid, a 5-year-old, for instance, you got to be responsible with money, because if you save your money, you can get a mortgage. It's not used to them. So there's a stage in life where children has to live that fantasy. They love it. It keeps you happy. It doesn't give you any headache. And you know that by the time they grow out of it, they really do grow out of it as well. They grow physically out of it, and emotionally they grow out of it as well. Can you imagine telling a 12-year-old, maybe not a 12-year-old, but can you imagine telling a 16-year-old that, where children came from, the way you would tell a 5-year-old or a 3-year-old, they just laugh at you because they've passed that stage. But it doesn't change the fact that you told them something different when they were younger. They still, it's not a lie. Well, it is technically a lie. It is technically a lie, but that's the way that children should be brought up. They should be brought up with, these stories. Even with the Bible stories as well. You can't just tell children. You can't just tell children the story in the Bible as it is told. You have to withdraw some details and kind of spice it up. And even the morals that could be drawn from that story has to be told in a way that is appealing to their young mind, because the brain is developing. Fairy tales, I welcome that.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the Bible, but what about the nativity story? Now, as I remember, and probably you do at school, when we were very young, when we first start at primary school, the nativity story is told to us in a factual way as to what the Bible tells us happened. So we're not having to invent. You say we have to sort of change the circumstances of some Bible stories, and I guess that's true, but we do tell children the truth when they're 4 or 5 in terms of a nativity, and yet we have when you think the concept of stranger danger for kids. I mean, kids nowadays are no doubt told, as they always have been, that don't talk to strangers. If someone comes up to you, don't talk to them unless they were in need of something, the child. Stranger danger, and yet we talk about Father Christmas, Santa Claus. Now that's obviously light-hearted, but something I remember when my Kimberly was very young, she was terrified. If we took her to, the department store and there was a Father Christmas, she didn't want to see him. She would just cover her eyes and just not want to go anywhere near, because I guess this big character with his long beard and his red coat, it just frightened her. She was very young, obviously. But similarly, if you saw some of the big, like the football mascots, the great big animals you have at football, some children hate that. I mean, I see that with little kids who are down the front at Crystal Palace, and then the 2 eagles, a man and a woman, but they're dressed as big eagles, come along.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.